Okay, now we're streaming. Now we're streaming. Well, I suppose. I suppose. Yeah. Well, so back in the late 1800s, when they were having problems with outbreaks and lice and stuff, it was actually common practice for prostitutes to complete yeah completely shave their downstairs, but then guys were like, "That's gross. You should have fucking hair." So then these street vendors would yeah. So street vendors would actually sell fake rugs for pussies, and you could buy whatever you want. They were called merkins, and so you could be a merkin dealer. So and you're yeah yeah you're worried yeah yeah yeah. I don't got anything to say. I have hi everybody. Oh yeah. What's all you what's up all you crocodoons, you crocodingos, you merkins and merkinettes, witchers and witches and whatever else you want to be and whatever you want to wear. I'm Preston. Yeah, merkins. uh,
Fuck me, I'm never gonna put the fucking name right.
Call him
If I
Merkin.
ever look at your name and say it wrong the first time, that is all I will remember. Ask Savandrius.
Just change the name.
Fuck me, I'm never gonna... But you killed King Grawl, and and you knew that there was a few more people in this castle. And I didn't know what you guys were planning on doing, but you guys now also know where Wave Echo Cave is.
Yeah. On a side note, when we get back to the town, can we have a Pokemon battle?
Yep,
I call
absolutely.
dibs on Droop. I think that it's only fair that Preston gets Sloop, that Corey gets Croup, that Sean gets Carp, and that Sean gets the Chaise Lounge.
I'll take it.
Sorry, go ahead. I suppose we should actually play the game instead of just make jokes. But
That is part of D&D, sir.
it just sounded like fun.
All right. So, what is y'all's plan right now? I think you guys wanted to take a long rest, if I'm not mistaken.
No, we just
Yeah, I didn't know if we did or not, but I think that was the plan.
I do not have to if we don't want to. But if we do, I'm fine to do it.
I'm pretty confident I already have. So
I mean, I'm only missing.
Unless you
I'm
get all
only
your
missing
shit back
five.
when you level up.
I'm only missing 5 hit points, so we should be good.
I'm missing 4. I think I'm okay.
All right.
I have no healing remaining, but that's fine.
Is it
Again,
fine?
unless you just auto level up, I've literally already done it. If we agreed on it last time, so
I have 5 healing remaining. That's fine.
my point is I can't really undo it, and I don't know where I was at last time. So we might as well do it. What I'm saying.
A rest.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, hit their long rest button.
I hope all the goblins don't escape.
Well, you guys probably said you barricaded the door. I'm pretty sure you guys have talked about doing a long rest, but
I mean, we could go outside the way we came in, and then meet up with Sloop, and then long rest, and then come back in and clear out if you guys want.
okay. Good.
Just to say,
Good
maybe
discussion,
not.
everybody. All right. What are you doing?
Well,
I opened the
again, I can't unlong rest, so. That's
Well, I
up
think
to you,
everybody
Rob.
Yeah, we
long
long
rest.
rested, buddy. Solidarity.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
door, run back on his own 2 feet.
Yeah, he's like, I think, boys, I'm going to go head out and find the Sloop character.
Yeah,
Okay.
good. Take him back to town with you if you would. We'll meet you there.
That sounds like a great idea. Do, 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 do.
So I
And
mean, I
Gundren
guess
triggers
we
a
should.
trap and dies.
I guess we should explore the
Just run into a giant snake.
the rest of the castle. I mean, we haven't got.
Yeah.
We got to go fight that scary one-eyed monster, the Muncher or Cruncher or whatever the shit leprechaun told us about.
Yes.
Wait, if the Cruncher is not a fucking one-eyed rabbit monster because today's Easter, I'm gonna complain a lot.
Listen, I did not make an Easter monster. I didn't make an Easter goblin.
Just
Not telling you how to do your
reskin
job,
whatever's
but-
in there.
No, it can't be reskinned as an Easter bunny.
I mean, it can.
No, it can't.
Photoshop. I got Photoshop, baby.
No, it can't. It
Just
can't.
call whatever attacks it makes a bite.
All right.
What's in these boxes and barrels?
Boxes and barrels. Let me see. Oh man, I already moved on to Wave Echo Cave. Look at
And
these.
corpses.
And ghouls and goblins.
And then, can I roll a perception check so that my dumbass doesn't accidentally set off
Yes. Yes, you
Any-
can.
any traps or anything?
I'm also gonna roll a deception just to tell him that everything's fine.
That's rude.
No, I'm not. What'd you get,
That
Preston?
is rude. Hold on.
The tower has almost completely collapsed, although the ground floor still has a little open space. Rotting crates and ancient barrels show that provisions were once stored here. A heavy curtain obscures a crumbling area to the south, and an intact door leads east. To the north, a short passage through the rubble ends before a screen of canvas. You kind of look through these hides and stuff, and you can see that you kind of see outside. There's a way outside. It actually was a hidden entrance that you guys failed to find when you were scraping around outside. So,
Would we miss that, Jordan? We had keen eyes.
Who's Jordan? Well, I'm gonna keep walking until I find something interesting, I guess.
I'm gonna follow him too, because
hold on. Let me do another.
Let
Let me do another perception check for everybody.
You rolled a 6. You ain't seeing shit, buddy.
That was in the other room. Okay, let's see.
Oh,
We're in
yeah.
another room.
Yep.
What was that?
all right, you didn't see anything, Preston.
Okay.
This is where we came from, right?
Yep.
So what's through this door?
All right. You look in this room. The high, narrow hall looks as if it might have been part of a chapel or a shrine at one time. Angelic figures are sculpted along the room's upper reaches, overlooking the floor. To the north here, heavy curtains block a matching pair of archways. Between the archways is a cracked but ornately carved stone brazier.
We're supposed to see. I cannot.
Oh, what?
In that room.
Oh, it's totally dark in here. You got night vision?
No, I don't. I can't see.
Or not night vision, but do you have a lantern? I don't know why that's dark. That's weird.
I see a door. Hold on. I'm gonna be careful again. Now that I'm in the room, I rolled a nat 20 on my perception with a +4. So, are there any traps in this fucking
it's
church?
dark in here.
Because I see it.
And a side note, every room we walk into, I'm going to cast guidance on Yip Yip. Or whoever's perceiving. Whoever's up front.
Okay.
What do I
put you guys?
What do I perceive, Rod, with my nat 20? Come on. What do I got? Any traps in this dark shit room?
You
Can't tell because it's too dark. Can somebody light a torch?
No, I got night vision. I'm good.
I cannot see a thing.
Preston, you look up into the rafters and you see something moving up there.
Fuck.
And
But because you can only quote 80s movies, you say, "The plane, boss, the plane!" And you point up at the rafters.
If I'm lying, I'm dying. And I look up.
this is what you see.
The fuck is that? Is that some dollar store dune worm, sandworm right there?
Ew, it is, isn't it?
Everybody needs to roll initiative.
Fuck. Oh man, I'm getting the good rolls tonight. Daddy's on a roll.
Mhm.
You call out, "Uh-oh, guys," or something. You say something, and this thing drops to the floor in front of you.
Mm.
And it looks like, Yip, it's your turn first.
Well, I'm too close to use my bow, so I'm going to get out my sword.
I believe that is a hit.
Fuck yeah, it is.
All right, damn. You slam into this tentacled creature's giant beaky mouth, and it howls.
I mimic it back, little bitch.
Oh, it's
Wow.
All right, is that your turn? You got anything
That's-
else you're doing?
Yeah, that's because if I try to move back, it gets a opportunity attack, right?
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay here.
Quasga,
It's
you're
fine.
actually next.
Can I walk through these dudes into the room?
Yeah, you can do that.
Sweet.
You probably won't be able to see unless you have
He's got dark vision as well.
I got dark vision, buddy. Yeah, I just say, holy shit, and I just take a swipe with my dagger. And then I take a swipe with my other dagger. That's the one.
That's a hit, and also you can roll your sneak attack if you want.
Mhm.
Okay, that's 14 damage points. Yeah, you get a good vital organ on this thing, man, and you start seeing this brackish brown blood start gushing out of this thing, and it's still yapping at it with its beak. You doing anything else? No, that's all you got, right?
Oh, yeah, buddy. I mean, I slap it on the beak with my hand and I say, no.
One of the tentacles reaches out and attacks Yip Yip.
Hell yeah, it does.
Does an 18 hit you, Yip Yip? Preston?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Preston hates me every time he gets attacked. I can hear it in his voice.
Yeah.
So
All right,
bad news,
so you-
gents. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Rob.
The tentacle wraps around you and grabs you.
Damn.
And you take 7 points of damage, and then it immediately tries to attack you with its beak and misses. You kind of dodge to the side, but it has kind of a it hits you with the tentacles and kind of tries to bite at you, and you're able to pull yourself away from it. Caradoc, it is now your turn.
Is
And you
this
can't-
thing making a lot of noise?
It's making noises, but if you try to attack it, you're going to have to roll the disadvantage because you're in the dark.
If I think it's at least like 5 feet away, like directly north of Yip Yip, if I
Yep.
think it's in that area,
Yeah, you think it's in that area.
I'll try to blindly swing in there,
Yep.
but I can't see anything, so
Right.
disadvantage. That'll be a 20.
Damn. That's a hit.
For
Oh.
16.
So you're like, you hear the sounds, you kind of listen, and you take your sword and you swipe through there, and you just nail it right in its head, and just kind of bury your sword into its head as it kind of lolls to the side and just collapses on the floor, and more blood just squirts out all over Yip Yip and Quasga.
Oh,
Did
the fuck?
I do it?
Yep, you did it.
Can someone light a torch?
It's going to on my turn, but
Anyway,
I don't have fairy fire anymore, so lighting a torch.
Okay, let me put you a light source in here. I'm just gonna do this. Quickest way to do it. Whoops, maybe.
Rather the lantern, not a torch. Sorry, my bad.
Can you guys see now?
No, sir.
What about now?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay.
yes, sir.
You actually see a brazier up in the front there that has been put out. The coals still seem kind of hot.
Can
Alright,
I
I'll go
attempt to
relight the
light the
brazier.
coals?
Oh,
Yeah, you're able to light them pretty easily.
Can I make some sort of check to try to identify what this creature may have been?
Sure, give me a You know what? I just looked this up the other day about what you should roll. I think it's going to be an Arcana check because it's an aberration.
Oh, I'm great at those. That's a 10.
So, with your extensive background too in the Harpers and stuff, you've heard of these creatures. They're known as Gricks. And they're nasty little bookers. They let me open this up. they're pretty. They rarely hunt, but they drag their rubbery bodies where creatures regularly pass, hoping to jump out and get them. That's what it was planning to do to you.
They don't move. They're almost
and they're kind of
indistinguishable from rock.
yeah, and usually, and if they have their lair that's full of all kinds of spoils from all the murdering it's done, but this one seems to have been kept here as a kind of a pet.
This is where
Or
the
so
bad
it's-
goblins go. In this room.
Yeah. So.
Can you use guidance on yourself, since technically you can touch yourself and it says
Yes.
you touch one willing
Yes.
creature? All right, I'm going to do guidance on myself and then a perception check to check for traps.
Are these two curtains up here?
Yeah, those are two curtains up there.
I can't walk through them if they're supposed to be walk throughable.
Finally. Yeah, you don't feel there's any traps here. Okay. I have opened the curtains for you.
Ah,
Man, these dice really do take forever to come out. That would have been a part of my perception check, too.
The chamber
Is it guided?
occupies the northern tower of the castle. A stone altar stands in the middle of the room, covered with blood-stained black cloths. Gold ritual implements, a chalice and a censer are carefully arranged atop. Two archways to the south are covered with heavy curtains. You see two little heads kind of peeking out from behind the altar, and you also see another goblin standing by. And they look like they've tried to huddle back against the wall because they knew you were coming in.
well then.
I always vote they're goblins.
Who
so
goes
just
there?
Kill them, but I mean, you guys can be diplomatic.
Well then.
People who have earned the right not to identify themselves. Your turn.
My name's Lupo, and you've bothered my black rituals in here. I'm surprised my Grick didn't eat you.
No, we
That
just
thing?
came in to let you know that somebody killed your Grick.
Mm-hmm. They're just laying dead there.
No!
That's what we said.
Somebody killed your Grick. And I just point to Caradoc, myself, and Quazga. Yep.
It sounds like some heresy in here. If we're not in combat, I'll continue walking forward.
Yeah, we're going into combat. So, however, it looks like Yip Yip is the first up.
Oh, I don't need to roll initiative again? Okay.
Oh, actually, I was going to let everybody keep their old initiative, but...
If we're going off our old initiative, I haven't had a turn yet, but if we want to do new ones, I can do that too.
Oh, well, yeah, go ahead, Savantris. We'll let you go first, because you didn't get to go last time.
All right. Well, shit. I should have let Yip Yip go. I don't know what I'm going to do yet.
Well, I mean, if you just want to move out of the curtain way so I'm able to use my bow and arrow, like just go one step to the right and then figure out what you want to do, that'd be great, you know.
I mean, you should still be able to use your bow as long as you can see him through there, right? That's the way we've been playing it.
Well, you're taller.
You fired past us often.
Usually I'm shooting over the
Yeah.
Hobbit. I don't know that I can shoot over you.
Gotcha. Tell you what, goblins. You can leave now, peacefully, or you can die. What's your choice?
Second option's pretty good.
Give
And
me
I'm gonna mimic his voice and
gi-
say, or
give me
you
a
can die.
perception of... Give me a perception, or not a persuasion or a intimidation roll, whatever higher for you. And you still have your
Pretty
guidance
persuasive.
on, I think. These two goblins kind of go, So I can just leave? You're just gonna let me walk out the door? Is that cool? What are you doing, you coward? Yeah, you like these black rituals and stuff, but I'm not really into these, and not enough to die. Yeah.
Don't let me catch you causing trouble again, or you won't get another warning.
We made a promise to the druids, Vandrius.
What was the promise again? I didn't
Kill
promise
all the
anything, but
goblins.
what did you promise? Well, I guess we'll have to kill Sloop then, won't we?
I'll chase him down, don't worry.
Not just those two. We'll have to kill Sloop, too.
It's fine with me.
I
have no attachment to this person.
He deals in poop. He can die. That's fine.
Caradoc,
We're talking about killing
druid
Sloop?
tried to sacrifice us to a dragon. I think that these goblins that are willing to leave passively, without hurting anybody, I know they're caught, I know they're scared, but they were clearly pushed into this situation. If you want to chase them, you might not be as holy a man as you act.
It is their nature.
Well, I cast vicious mockery on the dude who didn't leave, and that'll be my turn.
What is what I gotta roll here is a wisdom.
Oh shit. For some reason I just rolled it. It is. Man, why is my PC going so slow today? Wisdom. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, he fails.
All right, that's 4 damage.
All right. Now we are back up to Yip Yip's turn.
So I'm gonna step in and oh, not well. Hold on. I'm gonna walk there, and I'm gonna fire my bow at this guy.
All right.
That's an 18 hit.
That is a hit. I'm pretty sure it does.
13 points of damage.
All right, he is hurting.
Well, that's it. That's my turn.
All right, Quazga.
It's been a hot minute since I used my bow. I'm gonna pull out my short bow, and I'm gonna go ahead and launch one right at this guy as well.
That is a miss.
And it's a little rusty though, and the sun was in my eyes. Caradoc was breathing heavy. That's all. That's it.
All right.
I know it's intimidating to watch a master at work, and you got nervous.
It is. It really is, man.
I understand, and that's fine. I'll teach you, little buddy. Don't worry.
I just will deal with this one. Probably miss.
That is a miss.
Alright, I'm done.
All right, Savandrius. It's your turn once more.
I move up. I shout to the goblins not to go. The two that are running away. Not to go anywhere near where the druid lives or disturb the local wildlife. If I hear tales of that, I will hunt them down. Until then, I will buy time for them to escape if need be. And then I vicious mockery the main dude.
All right.
So that's the wisdom saving throw again.
Oh, that's on me. That is a failure.
All right. Failure on his part or on
Yeah,
my part?
failure on his part. His fart.
You're such a weak commander. You can't even get your subordinates to stick around with you.
And it scares it upsets him so bad he falls over against the wall and is unconscious.
Nice.
No.
Well,
We're gonna loot
Now-
that body. We're gonna loot that body.
The other two goblins have dashed their way out the door.
You said they were doing some like ritual.
Yeah, where's the damn you kind of find some parchment and stuff kind of laying around that talks about something called the Jagged Tooth. And a god named the Jagged Tooth. If anybody wants to make a religion roll.
I'll do guidance on whoever has the highest religion, if they want to come near me, because I'm not moving out of the doorway.
Not
It ain't me.
Not a lot of religion going on here, huh?
You have the highest religion.
I rolled a 12. I mean,
Rest
that's
of
harder
your
than the other
phone's a
two.
little close to your mic.
I think I've heard of the Jagged Tooth. I used to have a lot of orcs and goblins who worked at the carnival with me.
Actually, you've never heard of the Jagged Tooth because it's not a real god.
Well, just because it's not real doesn't mean I haven't heard of it.
You walked right into that one.
Oh, no. The presumptuous voice thought that because you have heard of something, that means it has to be real. But I've heard of Santa Claus, and I'm not convinced he's real either.
We met Santa Claus.
It
though,
seems
don't
to
you
be.
remember?
Well, we met a hippo who thought he was Santa Claus. I'm not convinced. Hippo person, I don't know what they're called in this. I probably stepped on some toes there. But anyway, point being, I'm pretty sure it was a false god that the goblin folk believe in, if memory serves.
As you do look around, you do find that censer and chalice that they were using for the rituals are actually quite expensive-looking art objects. And the chalice is probably worth about 180 gold pieces, and the censer is about worth 150.
Well, let's put those in the Caradox Avenger pack and let the little guy hold on to those till later.
Caradoc, I'll contribute whatever value my share of those items would be if you let those two goblins live unless we hear about trouble. You can offer it as a tithing to your god, you can give it to the druid, I can explain to her what happened. But my time working with goblins...
Then there are no problems to me, but if they break the laws we have placed, then it goes against everything I'm standing for.
I accept. So if we hear about them breaking, I'll personally help you track them down and kill them. But I've seen so many goblin folk mistreated, it's no wonder they turn to lives that don't follow our laws. Anyway.
All right. So what are you going to do with this goblin that's unconscious?
Slice his throat.
No. Ritual one?
What'd you say, Caradoc?
The one in front of us? He's
Yeah.
unconscious and not dead.
Yeah, he got vicious mockery to death, so I
Well,
couldn't really say
damage. It's damage.
that. I say he passed out. I mean, you guys can kill him if you want to.
Oh,
I say
I'm
we
gonna
feed
go-
it to the Quasga.
I mean, I was going to say this entire time, like, Jordan's over there complaining about how, like, I'm going to give you a bunch of gold not to kill this goblin. Like, me and Yip Yip are back here. Sifandrius, why do I keep saying Jordan? You know, Yip Yip and I are back here, and, like, we could just walk over and slit this thing's throat easily, right?
I'm not worried about the one who's here. I'm worried about the ones who I said could leave if they didn't want to fight us.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I stand corrected. My bad, baby.
So you want to each take an eye? Like I get one, you get the other.
Yeah, if you're into it, man, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Is there
So-
anything
I'm gonna
around
roll-
the
Fetish is spreading.
We
I'm
walk
gonna
over
roll
there and
for
we
a
each
medical.
pop an eye.
I was gonna roll for a safe, clean medical removal, but yeah, that worked.
Nope, didn't happen.
Nope.
What was you saying again, Caradoc?
Is there anything on this altar?
That was the censer and the
okay,
censer and the
got it.
chalice. And in that room there, when you relit the brazier, what is it? Is it brazier? Is that word?
Yeah, because
Brazier.
Brazier, I
believe
think,
it's
is like a website.
Yeah.
Brazier. When you lit that brazier and you went back in that room, you noticed that there was giving off kind of a gold glow, and buried in the coals is an elf statuette that's worth about 100 gold pieces.
Dibs. That'll replace
You're not in
the
there, you're
frog
popping out eyes.
statue. That'll replace the frog statue that was lifted out of my bag.
Is the brazier?
You mean the frog statue that we originally agreed to give to Yip Yip? That one?
Yip gave it away.
I'll use my magic sword to, like, kick it out of the coal so I don't reach my hand in there,
Right.
and then add it to the pile of things, I guess.
All right.
So this room to the left, what's in there? Can I roll a perception for any traps?
You've been in there.
Oh, we have? Okay.
Well, actually, I don't know. You guys never
There's
did come
an
in
elf
here.
statuette?
Yeah, it's an elf statuette. It's actually magical if you get it detected.
I don't know that.
Hey, Yip Yip, as you kind of dig around in this room, though, kind of looking around for traps, you find like most of these casks are full of just salted meat. One cask is full with exceptional dwarven brandy, which the goblins didn't know this because it was mixed in with junk. The cask contains an equivalent of 20 glasses. A character who imbibes a glass of brandy receives 1 temporary hit point, but a character who drinks 2 glasses or more within 1 hour has the poison condition.
Oh.
Also, you find a heavy crossbow, a long sword with the emblem of Neverwinter, a chainmail, and a short sword. And you're pretty sure these belong to your friend Sildur Hallwinter. They were taken from him when he was captured by the goblins all the way back at your first day out in this adventure.
Who is the any of the weaponry like a +1, or is it special, or is it just like normal?
No. It's just normal weaponry.
Okay. What about, can I wear the chain? Is chainmail heavy? I can't wear heavy
Chainmail's
armor.
Yeah, it's heavy armor.
I can't do anything with it. So, but we might give it back to homeboy. So I'm gonna load all that up. And how many things of brandy do I currently have?
It's a 1 bottle that has 20 glasses in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hold on. It says the cask contains the equivalent of 20 glasses.
Oh, so technically 20 bottles, right? Is it like 1 shot worth of brandy?
It might be like a keg, kind of, or like a
a cask
like
bigger. Yeah, it's a cask that has like 20 glasses worth of alcohol, and I don't know how big that would be for. Maybe since it's brandy, I don't know. Is brandy is a shot? Is that a shot drink? I don't know enough about alcohol.
No. Usually it's like a.
It's more like a sipping drink, kind of like.
Yeah.
Scotch-esque. Sometimes in mixers too, but not usually a shot.
So, but if you drink 1, you'll get 1 temporary hit point. But if you drink more than that, you'll get poisoned. It's that strong.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna hold on to that too.
Drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly. I got you. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Tally, I guess let's continue on, gents.
We going here already?
Well, you guys have cleared out Cragmaw Castle.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
So what's up? What's up next? What's up next? What do we got?
Well,
do we go back and speak to the druid, or do we move on to our next adventure?
Are we gonna get anything if we speak to
I'll
the
let you
druid?
guys decide that while I go pee.
Okay, I'm gonna go pee too. So.
Well, we can either return back to town and return the stuff to Sildar and talk with Gundren. I don't think we need to go back to the druid unless we want to clear out the dragon.
Let's go back to town if you ask me.
I agree.
Finally building up a little bit of tension between Caradoc and Sophandrius. Normally we're on the same side, but I feel like this one not as much.
They agreed.
What's that?
They agreed to it, and they agreed to follow the laws that we put in place, then sure.
Right.
They wouldn't be so respectful for such a thing.
What was our specific deal with the druid again? I didn't mean to besmirch our deal, but prefer not to kill.
She didn't want to give us the location of the castle because she said if any of them left, they would terrorize the wildlife. So she wanted to make sure that they would not do such a thing. The easiest way to do that would be extermination, but if they are truly honor their word and run off, then
It's possible that they may not, but in my experience with goblins, they tend to follow the example of the leadership they have. I don't know if you've had the same experience, but at least that's how it seemed at the carnival. And how it seemed with our friends Croup and Droop so far. I might even argue that Croup and Droop were more civilized than even Quazga.
It's possible. I mean, I like the idea of like trying to save up a couple goblins and have them kind of, just rehome them, give them a better life. Let them earn their keep by rebuilding our house.
If Quazga wants to throw somebody who's small, having some goblins around may save you a flight, Caradoc.
Nope, not at all. We put his armor on them, and I still throw him as a tiny dwarf that he is.
not a dwarf.
He is not a dwarf.
Not a dwarf.
I'll give you this shiny little elf statue for a ring, but tell me whatever you want.
Nope.
Motherfucker comes in with food. This burrito eating motherfucker. Look at him.
Mm-hmm.
Who's eating a burrito? Oh, Preston.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I'm eating a sweet cake with cherry, apple, and something else in it. So.
All right, I am back.
Magically
what is y'all's
delicious.
plan of action?
I think we
Shows your face.
go back to Phandalin.
Okay.
Maybe meet up with Gundren on the way back if we can catch up.
Oh, you can probably catch up with his short little legs. Well, you got the boots though. You're faster.
Yeah. Escort him, make sure he doesn't get kidnapped again.
As you catch up to him and Sloop are in a deep conversation about what kind of pots are good for keeping poop and pee in. And Sloop is very excited about this conversation. And he's like, my boy, I might have a job for you when we get to the mines. All right. And, you guys get back to Phandalin after a day or two of travel.
Except me.
What'd you say? Oh, did you say Caradoc?
I'm also not on the map again. Every time.
Oh! Are you sure you're not on there? Somewhere? You might be. No? Yeah, you are. You're back at the manor. Oh, for some reason you're invisible. Somebody hid you again. There you are. All right, you guys find yourself once again in Phandalin. As you approach the town green, you see Corey character Osmond out teaching a bunch of swordsmen how to fight, and he seems to be doing a good job.
Yeah, good job, Corey. We all wave. Corey waves.
Can I offer Osmond 2 glasses of my special brandy?
Don't mind if I do. Gulp, gulp. I feel real sick, guys. I gotta call it a day.
We have some people to talk with.
And I look over at Klasga and I wink.
All right, who do you got to talk to, Caradoc?
Me personally, I'd like to deliver Sildar his goods.
All right.
I'd like to talk with Sister Gorell about my quest. I'd like to talk with Gundren because these guys want to talk to him.
Okay. Sildar is very excited to have his gear back. He's like, I never thought I would see this stuff again. How did you find it?
I'll gesture to Yip Yip. His bird eyes.
That's fantastic. And Gundren's safe. I'm glad to hear it. I wasn't much of a bodyguard when it came to it, when he needed my help the most, but I'm glad you boys took care of the problem. Yes, and he starts putting his armor back on. He says, I feel like a new man. And you go visit the sister?
Yes.
Ah, Caradoc, it seems that you have returned. How goes the journey for, Eldorance?
We saw Eldorance, or what it appeared to be, but it was actually a doppelganger in the Cragmaw Castle.
Why is a doppelganger running around as Eldorance?
I had the same
Something
question.
seems very amiss here.
It's perhaps something we should investigate further.
Of course, I don't know.
But
Maybe
I don't know
Wave
what any
Echo.
other leads we have.
Again, if it's tied to the spider, then maybe we'll find answers at the Wave Echo cave.
They did have the map, so it's a possibility.
Who are we talking to again? Are we
Guess
talking to
that's where we're going to head next.
the pansy ass constable, the Sean D.
No,
Pants?
Sister
Oh,
Grail. Sister Grayley.
Okay.
Can't. Yeah. Fucking zoo.
I think Corey's poisoned, and somebody should put him in a hospital and draw a hospital around it.
So what happened to those goblins that got away? They just got away. Like we let them go.
Yeah, you let him go. Man, my brain is just not functioning tonight. I don't know what's up. Can't shake the cobwebs loose. All right.
All right. So we got to go. So we got to wait for Caradoc to report back. We haven't got that far.
Yeah, what are you guys doing while Caradoc? Did anybody go with him?
Then we have some
Nope.
stuff to sell if we wish.
Yeah, I'll go with Caradoc.
Same.
I'm actually just hovering over Corey's character's body, just make sure that I didn't actually kill him, since I want to
He
test
didn't
out
kill
the
him.
2 shots.
Yeah.
He just looks like he's got a sick stomach. He's gonna be okay.
Well, you guys go sell stuff. I'm gonna go over here and check on. Oh God, why can't I think of his name?
Gundren?
No, our goblin buddy.
Sloop?
Droop.
Droop. Thank you. Yeah, Droop. I'm gonna check on Droop. See how the house is coming along.
Oh yeah,
See
we
if
got to
he's seen
take.
his brother Sloop yet?
Yeah, we got to take Sloop with us. I grab Sloop and we head up to, the whatever we call our house, the House of Love or whatever. And,
Well, it's called Tresender Manor until you guys rename it.
We renamed it the House of Second Chances.
yeah. So I take Sloop to the House of Second Chances.
Oh, look at this! It's like a 4-leaf clover in in the woods. Look at this beautiful place that you have. Oh, it's so charming, don't you know? Wait, that just oh my god, I'm watching too much fucking Fargo.
And I look at him and I'm like, it's so charming, don't you know?
It's so charming, don't you know?
Oh,
I told you, Rob. I told you. You can't help
All
it.
right then.
Oh, hell yeah.
So how are you boys doing?
Oh, you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a cold one. Yeah, don't you know?
If I'm lying, I'm dying, don't you know?
Preston, the other night.
the accent you've used for like
Bravo.
47 different characters.
Preston, the other night, I was driving home listening to Doom McKee, and they said that line, and I cracked up laughing.
Oh, yeah, that's there was when I was listening to the Dark Tower audiobook, there was a character that in there, and he was like, "Oh, if I'm lying, I'm dying, laddies." And I'm like, "Oh my god, this is where that fucker got it from." And they just kept saying it and saying it. I'm like, ah.
Actually,
right, so-
I didn't get it from there. I got it from. I actually made that up for John Raskin years ago.
So I'm gonna help introduce Sloop to his. Do we got the other two brothers or one brother? Because one died.
Remember, Crude's
right?
dead.
Yeah,
He's dead.
you were there.
Yeah. So
You were
I'm gonna help introduce Sloop to his one. You know, the brother that's alive. So.
Oh my goodness!
Just for the
It's my brother Droop. It's Sloop. Oh my gosh! You found my other brother. This is great. And they seem happy. And nothing has been done to the house since you guys left.
So,
And I walk over and I put my arm on Droop's shoulder and I say, "Droop, you crafty son of a bitch, I love what you've done with the place."
He blushes with surprise and thanks, boss.
And I slip him one gold piece.
With this, I can buy my own house.
Well, don't get too far ahead of yourself. Maybe, think about putting an addition on the back of this house. What I should have said is, no, you can afford to pay rent and live here.
Didn't take the coin back.
Yeah. No, I give him a gold coin.
Well, you take it out of your stash because I'm not letting you keep it if you don't.
No, he gets a piece of my gold. That's cool, man. I'll take it out.
All right. And you guys were gonna go sell some stuff. You can just sell it.
Yeah, might as well.
Off camera. I don't know what you guys got to sell. Probably statues and
We have a lot of gold things.
yeah.
Gold necklace. I don't know if they had this much money. 200 gold, 180 gold, 150 gold, 100 gold.
They'll get the gold, but it may take a while to get all the gold, because they have to probably sell the stuff back to Neverwinter and find buyers for it, because obviously they can't afford this stuff. So we're just gonna kind of hand wave this and say that you guys get the money the next time that you really need.
These are not the gold pieces you are looking for.
Unless you guys wanted to trade it across for some stuff like that.
I mean,
well.
Yeah, we could trade.
Wazga may want a crossbow. This was me rolling for my which bard thing I have loaded up. So if I choose to cast it, and this is the one I have used, unless I use a bardic inspiration for 1 minute, any creature that hits the target with a melee attack takes force damage. So completely useless outside of combat. Bummer.
I'm sorry, what?
So my new bard college
Oh,
spirit, basically I roll a d12 and store one of the effects functionally in my head, and then I can use a bardic inspiration to cast it,
gotcha.
or to utilize it, or I can use a bardic inspiration to change which one I've kind of got stored. I believe I just rolled a 5, which is Tales of the Avenger, which is useless right now. But
Gotcha.
yeah,
I'll have to look over that stuff so it'll make more sense to me later.
Me too.
So yeah. So yeah, we basically, if you wanted to trade stuff across or whatever for gear.
I mean, we have enough to give me an armor upgrade, but it's a lot of our money, like 90% of it.
I want to try and make sure we have enough to get Quazga some hand crossbows too.
Yeah, we can do that first.
So if I've got this bow, what is the upgrade for the bow? Would a crossbow do more damage and be, a better weapon to have?
What type of bow do you have?
Let's go to weapons.
If you go with the hand crossbows and you decide when you retool, when you have more time to take that feat, then you can functionally, if I remember right, if we agreed, I think this is where we left off, you could, or if you have just one hand crossbow, then you can use it twice like you're doing with your 2-weapon fighting, like to do the 2 attacks, and still potentially get your sneak attack with it, because it's a light one-handed weapon.
With a crossbow, what's my how close can you be? Can you be like stabbing distance to where I could like shoot two bolts and then do a sneak attack with a dagger, or no?
Well,
sneak attack doesn't matter. Sneak attack's just a sneak attack.
Right. You wouldn't be able to do 2 shots and then stab. It would be like 1 shot and stab, or 2 shots, or 2 stabs.
Plus a bonus sneak attack, right?
Right. Plus your sneak attack damage.
I like it. Okay. What is the standard difference between? What's the difference between my standard short bow and a hand crossbow as far as like?
Hand crossbow is also a d6 damage.
A d6 damage plus 3 or not?
It'll be your plus 3.
Plus 3, okay. Range, is it the same? 80 over 320?
No, it's hand crossbow is
30 over 120.
So it's shorter,
okay, shorter distance.
They can be dual wielded.
Right, and you can get sneak attack with it because it's light and one-handed. But you. So
really, we're just trading the same for the same, right? One for the other.
No.
No better, no worse.
No, hand crossbow is way better for you, even if you don't.
Even if I don't take that feat, okay. How much is a crossbow?
Hand crossbow is 75 gold.
75. How many golds do we have?
630 plus whatever you have in your personal inventory.
Does that include the stuff that
I've not sold anything yet.
Yeah, plus stuff we can sell, and we can probably get some good money off of whatever we sell too.
Because I'm not in any. Because we're talking about upgrading, and I'm not against upgrading Caradoc's armor, but I have no real way to. I can't upgrade any of my own armor, right? There's nothing I can do. I'm just stuck with this.
Yeah, the only thing you can do to upgrade your armor is increase your dexterity.
So once you guys beat Wave Echo Cave, I'll be opening up the kind of trying to find magical items and purchase those for gold.
Okay.
So, but we're gonna wait to hold off on that because I got to read over this. But there's a in Xanathar's guide they have a way to buy magical items, and it's basically you have to pay so much money forward to see if you can even find the object, and if you find it, then you've got to find out how much it costs.
Yeah.
And that way you guys can buy magical items. Also, I will tell you that if you explore this next dungeon, you can find some nice shit.
Well, let's go. Let's chop, motherfuckers.
I think we should try and get Caradoc that upgrade, and just in case, get Quazga a hand crossbow. Anything else we need?
No, I'm good. Unless there's like a +1 short sword that I can get. I'm good.
I think any magical stuff would be not in this town to purchase. This is
right.
A farming town.
Yeah, you'd have to go to Neverwinter for that.
And
good. Oh, go ahead. I was gonna say I'm not assuming.
You go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I'm not assuming any of this is gonna be magical stuff. I'm assuming this is just
this is all mundane.
Better armor and a hand crossbow.
Quazga, do you want to use your full personal gold, or do you want to use all of it from the party inventory?
You greedy son of a bitch!
I used all of my money.
Because that's 4 more gold that I could use towards my armor upgrade.
No, for your crossbow.
I know. Yeah, so I can say, what's the rub here? Like, we got 600 and some odd gold, like, in the community pot here, provided you guys aren't hiding any from me, because you're dishonest. What about the stuff we have? The things we have? Can we like trade some of this random crap that we've got? This junk?
Well, that was us doing that basically.
Okay.
Like I sold all the random jewelry and stuff we've been getting.
Well, when you said you sold, I think we should probably. What's your
as the group?
I was gonna say, what's your persuasion? Because
I'm just saying, as a player, I'm like doing the bookkeeping in the party loot. Is what I'm saying.
That was a decision you made.
Well, I think
fine
it was
to do it.
initiative.
I would have happily been the bookkeeper.
I'm fine to do it.
We never allowed
It's
him
there
to
and
do that.
available for you to keep. If you want to keep tally 2, Quasi, you go for it. Nobody's stopping you.
Nah, I got more important shit to do, like keep this ground crew
I know.
running over here at our
I know.
house.
Of
You
course.
can't look over your own character sheet and get it done before 2 weeks later.
Oh, you're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Sean, how much did that armor cost, Caradoc?
1,500. But it's my final upgrade, and then I'm full.
I mean, if we end up going to fight a dragon, that might be.
Is it plate mail? Is that what you
Yeah,
got?
yeah, it'll be plate.
I mean, I'm up for it if you guys are, but I get it if y'all aren't.
I would be inclined to agree if and only if.
I can also sell my old armor to offset it a little bit.
Could we start a conversation about being able to frog hop over your ass if you're just like blocking the way and I want to get in there and just fucking rip out some
Sean, that's
roads?
never been a problem. You can walk through him. It's when there's another monster blocking the way is when you can't.
I feel like there's been other times when that was an issue, though.
No.
I've never blocked you.
I haven't reviewed the tapes, but I just want to get that conversation. Just, keep that channel open.
I
You are
recommend
the
against
conversation. We keep having
Alright.
it.
But you can do it.
No. Well, so Sean's Quasga's condition was that he can frog hop over you so you can get the armor. That all right. We can make
I
that
said
amenable.
start the conversation. I didn't say period at the end of the sentence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean, I'm
what
up
if we,
for
if
whatever.
we can make that happen? We can make that happen for you. What do you say? We'll get him his armor.
I don't know. I want to think about that a little bit. Why don't we do? Does anybody else need any kind of armor upgrades either? I mean, like Yip, Safandrius, everybody's good on armor. Everybody feels
Yes.
pretty solid so far.
Everyone has the best armor they can get, except me.
I do not have the best armor I can get yet, but I'm okay to wait on
Well,
that
don't
too.
you have your mage armor and stuff shenanigans?
I mean, I do, but half plate would be better.
Oh, if you want to go to heavy armor.
That's medium.
Or yeah, medium.
Yeah, and that's what I've already got, but I've just got scale mail. Half plate would be a little bit better than mage armor, but I'm okay to wait since I'm not the primary tank.
Oh.
Okay. Now, next question: are there better weapons any of us should be having that we can buy, or should we stay with where we're at? Like these daggers, is there anything I can trade these things into and still do the same exact thing with, or like are daggers pretty much what I'm stuck with
You
at this
can
point?
upgrade to short swords,
Mhm.
but you can't throw them. But you'll do more damage in melee.
What would those cost us?
Short swords.
Are they 25 each? That name popped in my head for some reason.
Short sword is 10 gold.
Oh,
Short bow. is 25.
Jesus.
nope, it's 25. They raised the prices while you guys were gone.
Yeah, the fun sponge
Inflation.
is broken. Yeah.
Blame Joe Biden. That's for the Rumble crowd, by the way. We're still allowed to be there.
Yeah, I need to put a hashtag in there and get some more views. Okay, I would be into the conversation and finishing the conversation of getting a new armor if I could upgrade these daggers, because if I'm not throwing a dagger, I can still stab stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's stabby stab. That's what I need to be working on. So I would love to upgrade from daggers to short swords.
We can get you 2 short swords. Yeah, that's 20
All right,
gold.
fuck it. Yeah, let's get this kid some fucking armor.
Didn't you
Like,
already have a short sword?
I think he does.
I don't.
Conversely, a short sword does 1d6 damage, the same amount as a hand crossbow.
Sure. We're not talking about hand crossbows at the moment. I don't have short swords. I have a rapier. And I
Oh,
have
he had a rapier
daggers.
instead of the short sword. Okay.
If you take a feat, you could dual wield rapiers instead, and that's even better. Which is what I would recommend to you.
I feel like I want to get you the boots
The boots.
for your armor.
I'm not
Just-
following.
I don't want to get you all the armor. I want to get you like part of it.
Oh, I see. Just like the
Yeah.
cubes.
He already
The
has
boots.
boots, though. You don't want. He has
Yeah.
better boots than armor.
I see. I mean, I'm just trying to, trying to make this shit go forward.
Are you wanting the short swords or the rape?
Oh, I don't even know yet, man. I don't even know. Let's get this kid some armor.
Did you buy the hand crossbow?
All right. In the event that we need to haggle, I'm rolling for that right now. I don't know if it would be persuasion or not, but I got a 4 for the guidance,
Okay.
and then 18 on top of that, so 22.
And for what? What are we doing? What are we rolling for?
Oh, that's
Oh,
if
You have to haggle.
Oh,
yeah, if we want to haggle, and we trade stuff and we're buying, based off of our.
And I'm rolling intimidation in case we have to haggle.
I'll
You're
give
talking
you.
to the goblins in our keep.
They'll give you, just for the sake of argument, we'll give you 10% off.
Cool.
Rob,
15.
like, just to move the shit along, we'll give you a discount.
15.
Yeah, grab me that crossbow.
Crossbow and 2 short swords?
No, let's just grab a crossbow for now.
Just a crossbow? Okay. So that'll be 67 gold and 5 silver.
We'll be here fucking buying gear all fucking night if you guys don't move this along.
Ooh, hang on a second. Never mind. Skip that. Just get your armor. I got an idea. Get your armor.
I think we
Okay.
can do both, to be honest.
And also, we're giving you 12% off because I saw that, Rob. You are an impatient shopkeep. 12% off.
No,
I rolled
I'm gonna charge double.
intimidation.
I'm going to charge double. You keep it up.
Rob, whatever the price is, cut that in half and then double it. And that's what I'm going to agree to pay.
Look, Quazga, push come to shove, I'm confident we can kill every person in this town if we need to get free crossbows.
Whoa!
Hey, calm down, Caradoc. They're not goblins, so just sit down and start shining that new armor. Just start shining that new armor.
Alright, do they even have full plate here?
They probably don't.
Before we start talking
I
about
think I just thought about that. They only have like gear up to like 250 gold or some shit.
All right, well then, let's move on to our next objective. We'll count out this gold later, but I still want that. Well, man, I don't care.
we can
about
still
that.
get you the crossbow and the
Persuasion
2 swords.
I
I think we should do that first, to be honest.
I really
Yeah.
do. I think we should too,
What are we doing?
just to have them. Get you the hand crossbow and the 2 swords.
But I kind of want rapiers
Oh
now.
my god. You
Okay.
gotta take
Well,
the
we
feet.
have 2 rapiers if you decide that later.
If you take the feet, you can... I think that's better.
I can. Okay, let's do this. Give me the short swords because I can upgrade the short swords now. Yes.
You can use...
I mean,
you can do the
you
short
just-
sword thing right now.
And yeah,
Yeah.
instead
Yes,
of
I-
daggers, you use short swords. and
Yep.
do more
Give me the
damage.
short swords. I changed my mind, Rob. Still gonna honor that 10% off, or I'm walking. Me and this gold got boots.
18 gold?
18 gold. You want it? You want it?
Yeah.
I can go buy a shit ton of beer.
Yeah.
All right, look at that. I got him, guys. I got him right where I want him.
You're not even the one negotiating. You're up in the manor with the goblins.
But you
Alright.
know in your heart of hearts what I would want if I was there. You guys got this.
Add 2 short swords to your inventory.
Boom. How do I do that?
Did you take the gold out already, Sean?
Quazga with your
I will do it. I will do it because God knows Sean won't figure it out and we'll be here all night.
Little help here.
Quazga, do we want to celebrate your amazing bargaining skills with 2 glasses of brandy? My treat.
One each, right?
Well, I made this grand declaration that I could figure this out, and I don't know.
No. Look at fucking 10%
You go
off
to
over here, right?
inventory. You click on manage
found it.
inventory. Okay.
Yeah, if we're not going to long rest, we'll do 1 each. That'll give me a hit point back.
I eat one of our apples.
Ooh, be careful which one you're eating. Some of those have been in there for a while.
We have at least 70. Now we have at
That
least
doesn't change
69.
that a lot of them are rotten.
Yeah, whose backpack are you digging in there, champ? Because
You know, when we went to the magical apple trees in Darren's orchard.
all right, if we have 70 apples, I'm just telling you, on paper, 37 are quote-unquote weird. That's what I have in my inventory. I've got 37 apples remaining from the bushel I had in the very beginning.
All right. Update.
I feel like you have to roll. I feel like you need to roll for apple.
I'm sure I
Like,
could
what-
look at it and be like, that one smells bad.
I don't know. If they like to make things more fun, you should roll like a perception, and maybe you just grab one blindly and take a hunk out of it.
I am immune to disease, so
You're
that's fine.
kind of cocky with this smirk about like, yep, baby's getting some new armor once we find someone who's going to sell it. My 3 dads already agreed I can have it.
I'll eat any apple. That's fine.
Now you're just getting cocky. Oh, good stuff.
Added.
Freaking older than all of you combined. 3 dads.
Yeah, you're not old enough to not shit your pants when you get dysentery.
Okay, so you have under your bonus action now, Sean. You just have short sword, and then you have one on your regular action too, just like your daggers. So
Cool. Do I need to I probably need to like refresh my screen, yeah?
maybe, possibly,
Don't
do what you want. I don't care.
tell me that.
All right, let's talk to Gundren.
All right. So you guys find Gundren. Hey boys, what's going on?
They want
You
to talk
guys-
with you.
There's a lot of stuff going on, really.
Well,
We
he's like, he points out on the map. This is where Wave Echo Cave is. I'm a little worried. I sent my brothers Nundro and Tharden out there, and I'm kind of worried because I know the spider's been out there, and so I'm worried about my brothers.
Well, if you need a place to hole up while we go look for your brothers, up top of the hill there, you'll find Oop Manor. Used to be Tresendar Manor. It's ours now. You're welcome to stay there as long as you want. And
I
if you
think-
feel like motivating our goblin friends to keep up the repairs they're working on, then you're welcome to do that too.
Yes, I probably can do that, and if I can get them boys working up there, it gives me time to get my mind off of things.
Oh yeah. Hey, real quick to get your mind off things. You thirsty, Angus? We got a couple shot glasses over here. Why don't we say we cheers to good health?
Y'all don't need to drink all that stuff up.
No, I'm just giving some to rock salt.
He's like, no, I'm good.
Well, it's ours. I drink it with you. And so I say on a serious note, I put my arm around his shoulder. I say, "How you feeling, man? Like we almost lost you back there. Scale of 1 to 10. What are we saying right now? About a 6?
I'm probably about a 6.
Hmm.
Good night's sleep will do me wonders.
Perfect.
I know I'm worried about my brothers, but I guarantee you guys would probably need to get in. You've been on the road for a while. You might get some good night's sleep in too.
Fair.
You're not gonna come with us to the cave? Isn't it your blood right or whatever?
If you guys want me to go to the cave, I will.
It's not up to me. It's
Yeah.
up to you.
I'd rather you didn't.
Yeah, I would take a quick note here, guys. Can we get Gundren some better armor?
I mean, it's
Gundren
not
has
gonna matter
4
with
hit
his 4
points.
hit points.
I know.
I can cast armor, or I can cast something on him probably to get him a couple more, but not many.
Yeah, I say you go to the Manor of Second Chances and just relax there for a while.
All right.
Yeah.
Tell Droop the boys sent you. He'll know what you mean.
The boys, never heard of them.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the boys? I don't know, but I hope they pee in my pots.
Sloop's kind of
And
creepy.
that was worth its price of admission on this episode, folks. All the artificial pube talk was worth that moment.
All the artificial pube talk was worth itself. Come on now.
That's true.
I'm just trying
That's
to
very
educate
true.
the masses.
This episode is brought to you by Melvin's Birkins at your local mall.
The barely there pubic hair.
Add
All
some
right, so we
fluff
sleep
to
in-
your mug.
Curls or no
rest.
curls?
Since we got this Oop gang going, We could call ourselves the Troop of Second Chances. That's our party name.
TR''OO.
Now hold on a second. You can't name yourself that, and you know you can't. Your god would be very insulted if you took Lathander's as the god of second chances.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why don't we call ourselves? Then I say we call ourselves.
Be the Oop Troop.
We call ourselves the Oopsies,
I like it.
or we call ourselves Whoops.
Why don't we call ourselves? Let's go to the Wave Echo Cave so we get something done tonight.
Now to get a party.
That's a mouthful.
talk
It's
while
not
we're
gonna.
walking.
Yeah. It's not gonna fit on a sign outside of our house. I'll tell you that much.
Well, let's go, oopsies. Yip, yip.
Did we take a nap?
Let's go, Oopsies.
Let's go, Oopsies.
Oopsie daisy.
Terrible fucking name.
I don't like
hate it.
I don't like it.
Well, it's it's permanent. So
I like Troop.
Wave Echo
Yeah.
Cave.
Yeah. Huzzah! And yeah, you don't get a vote. I already engraved it on the back of your armor.
Nah. He's like, nah.
You don't see what I'm doing while I'm riding on the back of you.
You're riding with all the 1,000 bags of stuff I'm carrying.
Yeah. What's 140 more pounds gonna do? You're not gonna notice.
Well, a little bit.
Oh my god. When I tried to change the map over, it immediately started with the fucking zoo on it. And I'm like, oh my god, he already got to this fucking map and he ain't even seen it yet.
That son of a bitch.
Does this one have lights on it? I'll have to see. Yeah, well, nope, it's already got. Can you guys see anything on this map?
No.
Nothing at
Okay.
all.
I don't think they built walls into this one.
I'll build
This-
some walls.
Oh my fucking god.
For
All
wall
right.
my cage.
Oh,
Oh, I'm so small.
Well, we're all very small. Dang, I had to zoom in.
Osmond's not here. What am I doing? Oh, somebody did build walls in here. Okay.
yeah. I've been working hard. You're welcome.
And I guess I should probably put lantern out here.
What time is it? Did we want to pretend we rested before we came here so it was daylight while we were traveling?
Yeah, if you guys wanted to do that, that's
Okay. Sounds good to
Long-
me. If y'all are up
long
for
rest,
it,
short
and
rest?
if that's the case, I mean, it's not going to make. We already long rested, so it shouldn't make any difference. Except that now I can refresh my my tail. 11.
yeah. And let me tell you guys, this is a big dungeon.
Yeah. I got 45 more minutes.
All right, tally ho, let's go. Come on, boys.
Yeah, let's do it. I can't see shit, but
You have
Someone
lantern,
has a
you'll be fine.
torch.
Yeah, you have lantern. We have night vision.
This lantern not working?
I don't see any.
I only see me.
Well, oh wait, I can turn your lights on though, right? Token visibility units. Oh, for some reason it didn't. I'm guessing you guys are gonna take torches, right?
I'm not
Yeah.
carrying one because
I don't need torches.
Oh,
I'll
light.
take a lantern. Hey, there we go.
And I gotta put one on Savandrius too, unless he's or Caradox.
I'm not carrying my own light unless I have like a hip lantern, but I don't think I have those.
You can have a hip
just
lantern
saying.
if you want one. It's just we need to have some kind of light.
I
or
now
you'll
have
be-
a hip
Yeah.
lantern.
If I sit on your shoulders, can you use my night vision if I tell you where to go?
Theoretically.
Technically, that statement would work.
Okay.
All right, mount up.
Nah,
All
it's
right.
not.
Please stop with the drawing of the zoos.
But he got so efficient at it.
Don't take this away from him.
I mean, he did, so I'm going to be a lot quieter, but I'll keep playing. Something I really enjoyed, but that's fine.
Yeah,
For
and you were good
Rob,
at it too.
The entrance tunnel leads into a large natural cavern supported by a pillar of rock. In the western part of the cave, Behind the pillar are 3 bedrolls and a heap of ordinary supplies: sacks of flour, bags of salt, casks of salted meat, lanterns. There's where you got your lantern at, Caradoc.
Oh, shucks.
Flasks of lamp oil, pickaxes, shovels, and other gear. Amid the supplies, you see the body of a dwarf, dead for at least a week. The northeastern section of the cavern has collapsed, forming a 10-foot wide, 20-foot deep pit. A steady hemp rope is tied around one of the 3 stalagmites in the cavern and dangles into the pit. You see the body of Tharden Rockseeker,
Ooh,
cold to the touch.
it's not gonna be good.
Is it a hooded lantern or a bullseye lantern? Probably a
All
hooded.
right. So his dead body's laying there. Should we go over and take a look?
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of... I mean, it's a lantern. I don't know. I just made one that was 30 feet. Gave you 30
A
feet
normal
around.
lantern?
Yeah,
I
just a
would've-
lantern.
Okay.
I'm going
I'll take all the
to
foil
roll
flasks.
perception to see if I see what killed him.
Me too.
Where were these things at?
The what?
The like bedroll and corpse? Are they not on the map?
They are not on the map, are they? Huh. We'll say they're over here. As you look down at Tharden's body, though, he's got a cloak. Everybody give me an Arcana check.
Oh, Arcana? I know a thing or two about it. Arcana.
Looks pretty good.
7. I know shit.
19 minus 1.
We'll start with Caradoc because he was over there first. You look at this cloak, and you've seen cloaks like this before. You know this is a cloak of protection. +1.
It's like his ring.
Wait, if I wore the cloak of protection, I'd have +2.
But unfortunately, Caradoc got to it first.
Yeah, we all know how he feels.
I mean, should we give this back to Gundren? It is his brother's, after all.
I mean, true.
I feel like it's true that we should probably give it back to him, but you know how long
Might
it
as
took
well
us to
use
walk
it for
here.
now, I
Yeah,
mean-
as I say, in the meantime, like someone should probably wear it.
Would you like to attune to it?
I mean, I'd love to, but if someone else thinks it would be more useful for them, except Quazga.
Wow.
You already have a cloak.
I am a ranger, and I
think-
wear a cloak. Just saying.
I think, kind of given our roles, it would probably be best either on Caradoc or Cephandrius. But it's probably too big for Caradoc. He's
No,
just a
it's a-
little guy.
Yeah, I would.
It's on a
dwarf
dwarf
sized.
right now.
Yeah, but Caradoc made it plain and fucking clear he's not a dwarf.
Yeah, but it's more my size than it would be Savandrius'.
I don't know. Sphandrius is pretty lean. Like his shoulder span's not that wide.
I imagine.
Who
him
says
being
that
tall.
the
How
who
tall are
says
you?
that the cloak has to go?
I finally
past
look
my-
at Savandrius to see how tall he is.
Just
first
never
time.
looked before that. It's pretty close to 6 foot. I don't remember what it is though.
That's pretty tall.
Yeah, well, who says the cloak has to go past my belly button height?
Yeah.
Come on now.
If you want it, you
Stick
can
it.
have it. But I
Or be
like
like it could be like a vest of protection, like a
Right.
shawl.
Doesn't matter to me either way. I don't care. I
I
can't
feel
draw
like-
zoos anymore, so life is meaningless. Do what you want. I'm okay with that.
Sphandrius has the lowest hit points, so I mean, like, I feel like he should be wearing it.
Oh my god.
What do you say, Savandrius?
Sure.
All right.
Excellent decision. Attune.
Who's getting it?
Sphandrius.
Cephandrius. At least for the
Okay.
time being. We can
Okay.
talk while we do other things. I can see a case for it being on Caradoc too.
I'd love it.
All right. trying to find out where to fucking put this at. Inventory. Manage inventory. Although it's going to take you an hour to attune to it, are you guys going to sit here and...
Yeah, we got fuck all else to do.
Well, we can explore the surrounding area at least. Rest of this.
Yeah.
I mean, we should probably take the. I assume we rode in our, cart. We should load the body, in the cart so we can take it back to Gundren. If we got an hour for him to attune to this, at least we can wrap the body up and treat it all nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can find enough gear and stuff here to wrap the body up nice and tight. And you all have time to think of all the memories you have of Tharden that we haven't role-played out. And maybe we'll get to it at some point.
Oh yeah, old Tharden. We had some times, didn't we?
I'll say a common prayer that I've learned for this person
Alright.
I've ever met.
So you guys see the ropes that go into the pit, and you see down in the pit, you see two corpses down there as well. You can just barely see them and make them out down there, but you can't really tell what they are from up here.
How far down did this pit go?
It's 20 feet. And
There
there's a
are
rope.
ropes.
Yeah, there's ropes.
I suppose I'll go first if the ropes look secure enough.
Yeah, they look pretty secure.
I will follow suit behind him.
I'll use the rope to scaffold my way down.
What's old Safandrius doing? Just hanging out up here?
He's a
Just
tuner.
gonna kind of.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna hang out over here with Safandrius just because, I've been there before. I know the little tummy ache you can get and the slight headache that comes with the tuning to shit. And also, I don't want to leave anybody alone in this fucking cave.
So when you guys get down to the bottom, and you see two goblins that are slumped against the wall over here in this pit, but they're strange. They have elongated skulls and green streaks on their skin. They're dressed in filthy rags. And
Orphans.
you realize they're probably not from the Cragmaw goblins.
Can I tell how long these have been dead for?
You think that they're possibly been here longer. You think that they've been here longer than a week. So they've been here longer than Tharden.
I pop one of their eyeballs out so I can give it to Quasgood later. I know how much he likes eyeballs.
Is there even eyeballs left?
So this was a cloak of protection, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Just asking because it wasn't in my inventory, so I was gonna add it.
You might need to refresh it because I did put it in there and attune you to it. So
Oh, gotcha.
you might log yourself.
Yeah, I'm refreshing right now. See what happens. Looks like it's there.
All right.
Cool.
It also gives you +1 to all your saving throws as well.
Yeah, that's huge.
All right, so kind of to the south of this pit and the north of this, northeast and southwest of this pit, or
2 tunnels.
to southeast and northwest, there are tunnels. There are 2 doorways into well, not doorways, but kind of tunnels that lead further into this cave.
Should probably wait for them to catch up before we go anywhere further.
Yeah.
I'll climb back up the rope and tell them that there's 2 ways we can go, either north or east.
All right, you're attuned to everything. What are you guys doing?
I suppose. we, if they came back and told us where everything was, we'll follow them.
Onward.
Any direction we favor, or flip a coin?
North.
I say north.
All right, north.
I don't care at all, but
I've
North
opened
sounds
the
good.
doorway.
I open the tunnel.
The area consists of numerous intersecting passages.
Go back? What?
intersexy passages. Sean, listen.
All right, you got my attention. Now tell me more.
The ceilings here are only 6 foot high, and several of the fuck! Several of the passages
what?
end in partially excavated rock faces. So, yeah. You guys might want to move your characters in there so you can see what's going on, because there's different ways to go.
My green is not responding.
I found something Sloop would be interested in.
Try to reload or something, Sean, maybe?
My whole computer is acting weird.
I see a big old poop.
Shit. That's supposed to be hidden.
It's Sloop.
What? Where'd it go?
I no longer see a big old poop. Yeah, I would hug the wall, I guess, to not get lost. Do we have any chalk or anything to mark our directions?
Sure, I'll say there's some chalk there.
Oh, cool, free chalk.
You found some in the gear and shit that was at the front of the cave.
I didn't see shit. There's no traps that I can see. Almost certainly.
2 dead ends. These are like
Yep. Are you rolling for traps as you go?
No, I have not been.
So, you guys are kind of walking around. Hold on a second. Stop moving a second. I got to read something here. Oh, shit. All right. So, what order are you guys currently in when you go to this wall over here and then turn back around?
I think it was me first, and then Yip Yip was following.
I'm
Yep.
in the rear in case we
Who's
get
in-
attacked from behind.
All right. So, Savandrius, make me a perception roll.
All right.
Silly. Quit. Pervert.
Let's go, baby.
Hey, you're like taking up the back, and you hear something kind of slide and kick a rock, and you turn around, and you see this coming right for you.
He's poop.
It's an elbow.
Oh shit! It's
It's
shit, guys.
It's a yellowish ooze.
Better be a fucking Easter bunny.
It is
Behind
on-
us.
Everybody roll for initiative. Hold on a second. Let me reset the combat tracker. Okay. Why is Osmond here? What is going on?
Oh, big.
I'll protect you, Caradoc. Don't worry. I'm about to get fucked up by this ooze.
This ooze that has a set of Easter bunny ears on it.
No, I'm not doing Easter.
Ooster bunny. You might not be, but we are in our own heads. You can't
Yeah,
stop that.
yeah.
You can ask me not to draw zoos on the board, but you can't ask me not to draw zoos in my brain.
Ears on the ooze. Yep. Yeah.
Whose ears?
Yep. It's our cave.
All right. So, shit. Did everybody rolled for? Okay, so Quazga, you get to go first.
I am farther away from this thing, so I am currently going to shoot my arrow at it just to see what happens. Short bow.
Oh, damn!
Yeah.
You do get
go-
sneak attack.
Yeah, do your sneak attack.
And the sneak attack's also doubled by the amount of dice.
Oh my god. So, 11 plus 14? Oh no, he gave you the. Oh yeah, he does 14 damage for. Oh my god. So
If
Mhm.
you're,
You just
if you're
did-
timesing it by 2 or doubling the dice, depends.
I'm just gonna double the dice.
Fuck it.
Whatever
Whatever happens, I give a
Did he
wink.
not- Wait, hold on. Oh, so the short bow also did.
The
No,
short
hold
bow
on.
automatically doubled.
Okay,
but it
the
doesn't
sneak
automatically
attack-
double the sneak
Got
attack.
it. Okay, so yeah, you just did 25 points of damage to this thing in one shot.
I blow a kiss over to Yip Yip in a wink.
I don't know what's inside this jelly.
It's a
But it's
carrot.
There's a dead bunny corpse inside of it, and
Yes, thanks, Rob.
accept.
when the
I
when
accept.
the
Good enough. I'll delete.
when the when the arrow just kind of it hits like some kind of weird center of this thing, and just like you see it kind of blow a hole out the other side of it, and it just you see like the yellowish stuff inside of it kind of ooze out, and you see like dead bunny skull come rolling out on the ground, and this thing looks like it just got hurt pretty bad. You blew its back out.
Hell yeah, I did.
All right. You doing anything else, or is that your turn?
I mean, what can I do? I don't think I can do anything
Well,
else. Yeah.
I mean, you could dash away, or you could disengage from it. You're not even close to it, though. So
Yeah, I take a step back this far.
okay. Yip Yip, it is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna use my longbow. 15.
Disadvantage because you're attacking within 5 feet.
How do I add disadvantage?
You just roll another die. Roll it twice and take the lowest.
Yeah, because you're
I
attacking.
don't think
with
it's
a
going to
bow up
matter
close.
that much because this thing has
Yeah,
very
you're still
low.
going to hit. It's very big.
Yeah. Plus, it
Yeah.
has low. The armor class of this thing is at 8. So
Oh.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you shoot it. All right, another
9.
9 points of damage to this thing, and again, this time one of the bunny feet that's almost completely digested falls out of the body.
I love that you made this Easter in the worst way possible. I appreciate that about
Dead
your own.
solving bunny.
Savandrius, it is now your turn.
All right. I don't trust any melee attacks on slime, so I'm going to go ahead and use Mind Sliver. So it needs to do an intelligence saving throw. 13.
Yeah, it fails. It fails its roll. And what does that do?
It does 5 points of damage and subtracts 1d4 for the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn.
Okay. Yeah, this thing, you see it start to twitch in a mad, sliverish way. It just, just
Oof.
looks salacious. I don't know. Like salacious crumb. I don't know what it's doing. It's a fucking ooze. You guys are going to kill it before it even gets to attack because it's so fucking slow. Caradoc, it is your turn.
I attack with sword. Because I don't.
Well,
9.
that's a hit.
That'll be a solid 9, aka 0 damage.
Normally, if you would hit this thing with a slash and it had 10 hit points, it would split in two. Fortunately, it only had 6 hit points and is dead.
Isn't it immune to slashing damage?
No,
If I
it's
remember
not
correctly?
immune. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, yes, it is. So, yep, I was reading resistance and it's a slashing. Yes, it does nothing. Your sword goes into it and quivers. Like putting your
Yo.
finger in jello.
Quivering love tunnel.
I didn't do anything.
Thank you for the catch there. You could have. And then suddenly you see what looks to be like a huge fist come out of the ooze, and it takes a swing at Savandrius.
I use my reaction to impose disadvantage.
Okay. It looks like it probably might not have hit anyway, but it was close, and you were able to put yourself between Savandrius and your shield, and the ogre misses. The ogre jelly misses. So it is now back up to top with Quazga.
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
Can I shoot over top of Caradoc?
I'll allow it.
All right, perfect. Short bow. Damage. Snack a tick.
All right, that's a hit, and it's down.
Mm-hmm.
You see, you knock out the other rabbit foot, and strangely enough, a colored egg comes out as well. No one knows what that means.
I love you, Rob, so much.
I put the colored egg in my adventure pouch.
It's yellow, by the way, just the same color as this thing.
Put the yellow egg
That
in my
might be his
adventure
testicle.
pouch.
This ninja looting son of a bitch. Mine. Mine. Mine.
Right. He thinks just because he's the one who found the cask of brandy, he gets it all himself. I don't know if that's how
I
he
know.
split the party loot in the past. Do you believe this guy?
Yeah, right. I mortally wounded the thing, then I killed it, and then you're just like, fine.
Do you want some?
You can have the
brandy?
lucky rabbit's foot. I guess it's an unlucky rabbit's foot.
That's true. I'll take the skull. I grab all the rabbit bones.
Somebody's having stew tonight.
Greedy
He's
bastard.
right.
Acid.
Yeah.
Rabbit stew.
Can have bad heartburn, but
Gonna need the Pepto after that.
Oh,
Watch for more jellies, I suppose.
Pepto Dismal, am I right, boys?
no. No, just kidding. You got it. It was a good one. You did good. I like you. Thank you.
I got a little cave bit.
All right, Caradoc is headed north. He's walking very slow.
Hold on.
like
Let me do a perception check. I'm right behind him. Let me do a perception check. 10. Is there anything bad?
You don't see anything, Preston.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I don't trust this ninja looting son of a bitch. I'm going to do a perception check as well.
You got to be behind me though, or it doesn't count.
Didn't count anyway.
Sean, you think
Just fall in that left wall, I guess.
Yep.
Not a lot of tunnels.
Okay. Hold
Look,
on.
I'll scout things out to make sure we're not being attacked. Don't worry. I got
another perception
I
check.
got the huge
Oh
roll.
my god, you guys are getting so far apart. I have to keep dragging this map.
Assume that I'm behind you guys. I just was waiting for Sean to move so I could catch up because I'm holding up the rear in case we get attacked from behind.
Oh, Sean, everybody's way ahead of you, Savannah. There you go.
Dead end.
Yeah, I'd say that too. I'm waiting on Quazga too, who's already up with the rest of the pack. That's what I was waiting on. Joke's on you, sucker. Also, why does my token say 27 out of 27 and I've got 31 out of 31 hit points?
Because you probably need to refresh. Because when you started, you didn't. Because you upgraded your character late, maybe.
No, I upgraded most of that last time.
And why is Yip Yip missing health on his? He didn't get hit by anything since his long rest, did he?
Water.
Nope.
That is weird. Open your
Oh, well.
character sheet. Go ahead and refresh your character. Because it's showing it correctly on your character sheet.
It shows 27 on my
There
token.
we go.
Oh, well. We all know what it is.
Okay, everybody.
There it
needs to
is.
Stop a second. Oh.
Except for you, Preston. You keep going.
A steel pool fills much of the cavern. The water is dark, revealing little of what might lie within. The shore of the pool consists of a thin layer of broken shells from strange pale muscles. A fishy odor hangs in the air.
Ugh.
A passage leads south from this area, where you just came from, and a set of steps climb to the east. A sluggish stream flows from the cave to the northeast. What are you guys doing in here?
Well, if I get close to the shore, can I roll the perception to see if there's anything actually in there, like a monster that's going to jump out and attack us?
Sure, you can do that.
Huzzah!
So the water is quite murky. You can't really see too far into it, although you do see strange fish kind of floating around in this pool.
They're
Some
not-
weird
they're not
cave
swimming?
fish. Yeah, they're swimming. Yes, they're swimming.
Okay. They're all just all dead fish. Well, I'm not gonna walk in the water. Seems like a terrible idea.
It's pretty deep. You can tell from just by looking at it. It's probably pretty deep.
Your very heavy armor will protect you, though.
Oh, yes, yes. I guess there's some stairs here. Go up. Another dead end. A door. And more stairs.
Okay, everybody needs to stop a second. Except for Savandrius. We'll move him up here a little bit. So, give me another perception roll, Savandrius. Okay. So you're kind of waltzing yourself around, and you don't notice a giant constrictor snake sneaks out of the water from behind you. And oh shit. Okay. Well, no. A 16 doesn't hit you, right?
No, sir.
Okay. So you feel the snake try to wrap itself around your body. Like you feel it. You just kind of catch what's going on, and you're able to slide out of its grip before it can snatch in on you. Yeah.
Snake.
Probably.
Big snake.
Splish, splash.
Big snake.
All right.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
All right. So everybody needs to roll for initiative again.
Later.
That's better.
Not better than Yip Yip. That's worse.
All right. Yip yip. You hear him yell snake, and you turn and you see this giant, enormous snake that had just crawled out of the water.
Oh. I
One of
don't
the
see it on
ginormouses.
I don't see it on
What is
the map.
enormous snake?
So it's a rare breed.
It's a special kind of Easter snake.
Ah, yes.
You don't see it on the map? Is it not there?
No, I
It's
see
there.
I see what looks to
Savandrius.
be a puma.
You're not in the room though. I think you need to come back down
Yeah.
the stairs to see it.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So,
Snake.
It's a weird
Snark.
looking snake.
I'm going to waltz up next to Quazga. And I'm going to shoot my longbow. 16.
Is that a hit? I don't know. Let me check. That is a hit.
7.
All right. You bury an arrow right into this thing's forehead, and it looks pissed as it kind of sees this. You kind of see it through the snake thing where it kind of wiggles back and forth. And you see it kind of bare its
I'm a-
teeth, bare its
I'm a
fangs.
Slytherin snake.
I'm a snake.
All
All right, Caradoc, it is your turn.
1, 2, 3. That's a weird looking snake.
Yeah, they don't have a picture of giant constrictors. Good, you got there.
Stab!
That is a miss. It's able to dodge out of the way of your snored. You're
I
snored.
I end my snoring.
All right, Savandrius, it is your turn.
All right. I suppose since we're not surrounded, I'll go ahead and just give it a little thwack on the forehead with my staff of defense. Ooh.
Sometime today.
Did you twack it?
Wow. You just did bad snake on it. That's a nat 20.
Yeah, so this bludgeoning should be +3, not +2, because it should be off my charisma modifier, but we never
Gotcha.
figured out how to do that.
Oh, I'll need to fix that. Just send me a message and remind me, and we'll fix it.
Sure. I didn't do very much, but that should be 9.
9 points
instead
of
of 8.
damage. Yeah, you smacked this thing pretty hard in the head, and it is not having it. It looks angrier than it already looked. And yeah, it's got its beady giant eyes right on you. Quazga, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm. I look at that beady eye and I pull up my short bow and I hit it in the eyeball.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
That is 5 points of damage.
And then let's just throw on a couple more for good measure.
Well, when you guys hit level 4, you actually do more. You guys do more damage, it seems, and you got your guys are killing things quicker.
Fuck yeah, I shoot it right in that beady eye.
Oh, did you and sneak attack another 6?
Mhm.
All right. This thing looks at Savandrius, and it goes
Disadvantage.
All right.
I'm not afraid of a giant
Okay, a
spaghetti.
14 is a miss, so it tries to bite you, and you kind of dodge out of the way, and you see like the fangs kind of chip itself against a rock on the ground as it tries to bite at you, and it kind of quails back, and
I'm gonna mock you so good soon, Snake.
Ooh.
Don't
Just
look at
you
him.
wait.
Look at me, Snake.
and it's going to try to. It goes back towards the water. Oh shit! I just took everybody with me. Give you guys can get an attack of opportunity, Quazga or not Quazga, but Caradoc and Savandrius.
All right.
How do those work?
Basically,
You
if
can
you
make a
use your
melee
bonus
attack.
action or reaction, I mean, if you don't use your
Oh,
reaction.
I can't, because I use reaction to disadvantage.
Oh,
So don't include mine.
man, your rolls are slow tonight. Oh yeah, you hit it. As it tries to back away, you're able to reach out and smack it with your weapon and get another hit on it.
That's 7.
All right. And you see it kind of dip below into the murky water. And you lose sight of it. Okay, what are you guys doing now?
I think we're going to jump in the water after it.
Can we tell how deep it is?
You can't tell how deep it is from here.
What do you boys think?
I think I don't want to deal with trying to kill something while also trying not to drown. So
Fair.
For fighting in water aren't that complicated in D&D. You can hold your breath for I think it's as many rounds as you have Constitution?
It's either minimum 1 minute plus an additional minute equal to your Constitution modifier. So if you have like +2 Constitution, you can hold your breath for 3 minutes. But underwater combat is basically perma disadvantage. And you
Yeah.
move at like a quarter speed.
Okay. So Yip Yip goes in after it. We just watch. I think we're pretty well satisfied. I'm pretty satisfied.
I mean, if it comes back out, we can deal with it. But they might have been dragging some victims into the water. I don't know.
Yep, there could be stuff down there at the bottom.
I say we just move on.
Do we want to try and make it friendly to us?
I think that time has passed.
I don't think it has. I think we have a possibility that either it'll come out and attack us, or, I mean, if this cavern doesn't go anywhere, if it goes somewhere, then it might be out of reach. But if it stays within 30 feet of me, I can play a song for a minute and make it friendly to us potentially.
I mean, I do have speak with animals, so.
Well, shit. Let's go.
Is it an animal or is it a beast?
I say if we fuss with this too long, Rob's going to get impatient. So I suppose we should probably just move on.
It's a beast, so he could use. I think.
Unless y'all disagree, in which case we can do whatever you want. But
Well, looking at the time clock and knowing that Sean has to boogie here shortly, I say we roll the dice quite literally and see if we can make this thing join our club.
it'll only be friendly to us for a minute if I can like charm it with this. But
I
give
think
it a shot.
But in that minute, we could change its heart.
It's true.
Rob, how big's the basement back at the Manor of Second Chances? I mean, should we go full on Harry Potter and just have like a fucking basilisk under
I mean, we'll fit.
our dilapidated mansion?
Are you gonna try to do it?
Do it, pussy.
Well, what do you think, Sean? Carrot off,
sure,
Sean.
Sure. I mean, if it maybe makes it mad and it comes out, we can attack it more.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. All right. Well,
Do you have to see it? Cast this. Okay.
Nope. It just has to be able to hear me, which it should be able to under the water if it hasn't like ran away.
All right.
So I'm gonna get
Cast.
like right up onto the shore,
Mm-hmm.
cast Unearthly Chorus, and play a song for a minute.
And it causes it to come up to the surface. Does it have to roll something?
It wouldn't necessarily even cause it to come up to the surface, but let's see. I make charisma checks with advantage. Blah 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 blah. 3 creatures of the GM's choice within 30 feet of you that can see you and hear the music must make a charisma saving throw. So if it can't see me, this might be wasted anyway. But
I'm sure.
It got a -2 on its charisma roll.
okay. So it's friendly as long as it can hear the music, or for an hour after, up to an hour after. So it's concentration for 10 minutes. So it may come up to the surface. I don't know. That's up to you, Mr. DM.
It's going to come up to the surface.
If we attack it, then the spell's, I believe it's broken. Let me double check.
Probably.
That'd be incredibly unfair if it wasn't that case.
Right.
So if I cast, now that it's friendly, if I cast Speak with Animals, can I get it to communicate what's down and how deep the water is?
Sure.
So Saphadris does a little snake charmer in it.
So I
I'm
cast.
the boy who lived. Holy fuck, I'm Harry Potter, guys.
So I cast Speak with Animals.
All right, how do you speak though?
It says you gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration of 10 minutes. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at a minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations, monsters, including whatever they can perceive or have perceived within the past day. You might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at the GM's discretion.
Are you asking because he's a Kenku shot?
Yeah. But I'm just going to say he can talk to it because of, just the spell itself is kind of like a telepathic communication with the beast in a way.
Sure.
So the beast looks at you. Yes. Yes, what? You look like friend shape.
Well, I am friend shape. That's very astute of you to notice that. Can you tell me?
Lovely song your friend play. Long
It's-
time since I've heard song.
Oh, I know. He's one hell of a musician. Let me tell you what. I mean, he drives the ladies wild. Now, Mr. Snaky Snake, do you have a name, by the way? Snake?
Snake's fun.
All right, Snake. Hey, look, how deep is this water? 2, are there any dead bodies? I'm looking for the body of a dwarf. Do you happen to have like a dead dwarf down there, a recent kill?
Body down here, but not sure dwarf. Where's robe?
Where's a robe? Can you do me a favor and can you bring the body to the shore so we can inspect it?
And he immediately jumps underneath the water, and you wait a few minutes, and you see suddenly this skeleton being brought up to the surface wearing what looks to be wizard robes, and he throws it onto the shore.
He's Joe's character.
Snake. Thank you. You've been so helpful, Snake. I really appreciate this. Do you have anything else down there? Do you have shiny gold objects or anything of value that you can bring forth, my friend?
Shinies on wizard fingers.
Oh, well, thank you. And I go over there to inspect the wizard's fingers real quick and see what shiny things are on there.
You got the fucking Easter egg. Those are mine.
You don't even know what he's saying. You can't. You don't speak. You don't speak snake.
I can see the rings on the wizard's hand, right?
Give me a perception roll.
Fuck you, Preston.
Well, I have a 23, so unless you can roll higher than that.
Doesn't matter. I saw them first, asshole. Those are my rings.
Yip sees them first.
I'll dibs. Doesn't care who saw it first. That's how
That's
this asshole's fucking rules work. He sees the thing. Oh, mine. And an Easter egg wrote mine.
Whoa. Hold on. You don't even know how many rings there are, and you don't know what it is that I'm gonna do. So let's. How many rings? How many rings are there, Rob?
You see 3 gold rings on this wizard's fingers, and as you're kind of messing with the corpse, you see a wand fall out of his pocket.
Mine.
So, are the rings magical, or are they just worth value?
You just looking at them, they look like they're just typical like gold rings. You don't know if they're magical or not.
Well, since there's 3 gold rings, I will go hand 1 to Caradoc, and I'll put one out in front of Quazzica's face, pull it back real quick, and then kind of snicker, and then hand it to him. And I'm going to give the wand to Safandrius.
I'm going to keep playing my music and not take the wand right now, because...
Okay, I get the hint. I'll hold on to the wand for you, buddy. Yeah. Snake. Hey, what else is in this cave, buddy?
He says, I've seen some bugbears across the hall. Or he doesn't say bugbears, he says furry giant men across the hall. They come and go sometimes through the cave.
Hey,
also, there's a tunnel that goes to the north out of here that leads into a larger room where I've seen strange people and more furry giant men.
Okay. Hey, you've been very helpful. Are you able to leave this cave at all, or you're not stuck here, are you?
I can go through the north tunnel.
Well,
and you see him kind of go forward and goes over this way, and then he swims back.
Okay. Hey, if you think that you can make it, and I send him an image of, the House of Second Chances. We have a giant underground cave underneath, and if you want to make a safe haven underneath there from time to time, we'll come down and play you songs and talk to you and have a good old time. What do you say, Snake? Do you want to live underneath our house?
Don't think I would make it. Your house seems far.
Well, I understand, but hey, I just want to say, on our way, if we make our way back out, we're buddies, all right? No more biting or trying to choke the life out of us because we're friends now, and I appreciate.
Friends now.
Yeah. All right. Well, why don't you enjoy the rest of my friend's song, and thank you for the information. Also, Quazga's a dick. I just want you to know that from the bottom of my heart.
What does this thing eat?
Wizards.
What do you eat? I can't ask because I can't speak to animals. Yip,
Yeah.
can you ask it what it eats?
Oh, hey, Snake. Snake, what do you eat?
Tried to eat man singing songs,
Oh.
but now friend.
I look at Safandrius
Would you like us to
and
bring you back some food?
I mimic what he said and say I like to eat men playing songs.
You just heard Yip Yip mumble a whole bunch of gibberish.
Whatever you say, buddy.
I put the gold ring on my middle finger and I flip off Yip Yip.
He gave you a ring and you flipped him off.
You're fucking right, I did.
That's love.
Yep.
If we run across any creatures, we'll bring them back for you to snack on.
I like food.
I'm going to ask Yip Yip to say that.
I give
can't say it
Samandrius a thumbs up. So we'll throw some bugbear bodies in the lake for him.
Well, there we are.
That was pretty. You guys, that was pretty clever to get that wand and stuff down there without. I was like, they're never gonna find that.
Yeah, it worked out well.
Yeah, I don't like it that you have that either.
The wand?
We have to identify it, figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll
for
tell
all
you
we
what
know-
it is, but you don't know what it is yet until you try
Sure.
to use it. It's a wand of magic missile.
It's so good.
That is a damn good weapon to have.
All right,
It's
after
got
this,
7 charges.
snaky encounter. Caradoc has to go night night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
bedtime.
feel like that was a good little narrative.
Yeah. Thanks for convincing us to give that a shot, Preston and Sean.
Sean's upset because he only has one gold ring and not more.
Hey, that's all right. 1 gold ring and 1 magic ring.
For
All
all
right,
we know,
guys.
the other
We'll
gold
be,
ring is magic too. Who knows?
we'll be back in 2 weeks. So yeah, we're gonna be stopping there tonight because Sean's got to tell us a story that I'm dying to hear about. So turn off the stream, Preston.
Okay.
Thanks for running, Rob.
Yeah,
Yep,
no
thanks,
problem.
dude.
The cast at Pixelated Paranormal would like to thank you for listening to this week's episode. Pixelated Paranormal is here to tell you tales of the fantastical, the strange, the unknown. Tales that will move you a little further down the paranormal highway. If you'd like to share your own listener story, we would love to hear it. Email us at pixelatedparanormal@gmail.com. Again, that's pixelatedparanormal@gmail.com. We'd really love to hear from you. Again, thanks for listening to this week's episode of Pixelated Paranormal, your guide to the unusual and the strange.